Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I actually have a little rant update. I still have the same book I was doing last time and again same glue. And this time I decided to do a little update on this video because I got a comment on that video recently and I totally forgot about that rant I did. It was 6 months ago and the video was titled Why I Regret Studying Graphic Design, which, surprise, I don't regret anymore. And I just wanted to talk about it and, go over why I was feeling that way at that time and why I don't regret it anymore as well. I mean, a few parts of it is because I have grown as a person, and I like to say that. Um, but yeah, so about 6 months ago, as I said, I did that video, and honestly, I wasn't feeling that good about that career choice because I've graduated from university in 2023, and at that time, 2024, it was about like I think a year since I graduated, and is I feel like it's pretty hard to face a truth, and not only that, but also I think sometimes you have an idea in mind, and when that doesn't happen, it really, it really is the worst feeling in the world. And I remember, in my mind, I had the idea that by studying graphic design in university, by the time I graduated, it would only take me like about maybe a month or through 2 or 3 or even like 6 months. That was what I was expecting it would take me to find a job. But of course, it took me a year, almost 2 years actually, to get a job. I finally found one on my field, on December of 2024, which is so great. And I'm so thankful and grateful for that. And I think that's something that was really influential about why I wasn't feeling too great about my career choice. I also remember that I so something about me is that I suffer from imposter syndrome, and I remember thinking that well, if I was a better designer like my older classmates and stuff, I would have probably gotten a better I would have gotten a job by now because like people were like impressed by my design skills, which unfortunately it's not that off. Like that's the thing about I feel like about imposter syndrome that sometimes some of the thoughts are not that off from what the reality is. Which if you have a good portfolio, that really it's gonna make a game changing difference on if you get employed or not. Because sometimes they're looking for something, and if you have that something and if you showcase that something, then yeah, you're gonna get the job compared to the other people. That's why when I did my video about like I think I was just talking about things I wish I know before graduating, and one of them was making a better portfolio, and it's because of that. I think once I updated my portfolio and it was like more impressive to look at, that really helped. And again, I think it's important to keep going because I do want this video to be a little more positive than my last one. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, the workforce it's pretty bad right now, and it's really a competitive field for graphic design. But if you keep going and plan ahead, again, if you're studying design, really try to handle your skills and um, like if you know Canva, these other design programs, that's really good. And always be good at showcasing your work. I think that's the more important part, to have a really nice looking portfolio. And that really is gonna be what helps a lot. If you have like a social media presence, that's not actually not too bad either. Especially if you're showing like your designs and stuff, that actually be really helpful because people can see what you're doing. And also, if you have the opportunity to design something for a friend, I know that's usually the hardest ones to do because they can be very picky and very a little bit ungrateful sometimes. Um, and of course, it's gonna be unpaid labor, but having that of like something done outside of your classes that actually is also helpful. Um, but yeah, as I said, I found a job. It took me almost 2 years after I graduated, and it's actually a very like it's a local job from where I live. I live in a small town, and then I work as a designer, graphic designer on this furniture place. And I actually am very happy. It's not really what I thought it was gonna be. It's a corporate job, but I'm enjoying it. Now it's nice. I remember when I went there the first day and I saw it in my desk. I was like, "Wow, I made it." But I never thought I was gonna be a corporate person or an office job person because I always thought that I wouldn't like being in an office all day, and that's what I wanted to avoid. And I ended up being there, but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I feel like movies made it seem like the worst possible, and it's not too bad. I mean, it's a job. Like, what else can you expect? Um, it's jobs are always gonna be a job, but I do like so far, and I'm just grateful. But besides that, I feel like I'm just rambling a little bit. But something that have changed from the 6 months ago is that I'm not as burned out as I was at that time. I feel like um, I was like rushing in university, going things after another. I never really thought that had a chance to like relax and like and not think too much about graphic design and stuff like that. And then after you graduate, it really messes in your head. Like you have to get a job, and then you have to do more work to improve your portfolio. But then you cannot think of anything, and then all of that stuff, and trying to make a living, trying to be an adult. It's so much stuff, and I was really burnt out. But since I've been on therapy, it has helped not only my sports imposter syndrome, but also my burnout. I'm not really feeling burnt out any longer, and that's actually really great. I think that's why I've been more consistent with my uploads these past few days, weeks, I think, and it's very exciting. I'm actually, it's like it's weird to feel good. It's great, and I'm happy about that. And I think if you are in the same situation as me, where you are just really burnt out and you cannot seem to find a job on graphic design, it's good. It's sometimes good to change fields or perspectives because I also been studying media production as well, and that's actually been really fun. And I think it's okay to change your mind. And something that I remember my sister told me is that even if you, in the end of the day, don't um, don't go with the career you study for, that's fine. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we were all 18 choosing a field, and maybe that wasn't really what we thought, or wasn't really how we want to envision our life. But then you're like 2 years in, and it's just like, what else am I gonna do? I also remember that I studied graphic design because I liked it. But originally, I was gonna go for painting. I wanted to be a painter. But then I remember thinking, well, graphic design is gonna be a more um, easier field to get a job and be more consistent and stuff like that. Because with painting, you don't know if people are gonna buy your stuff, and you're always gonna have to um, work something else, and all of that stuff they say about painting. And I also didn't think I had the skills to be a painter, but that's just another thing about imposter syndrome. And then it was like, well, jokes on me because graphic design also didn't really mean I had a assigned job after graduation, but turns out persistence is key, and somehow the universe has something for you, I guess, as they say. I don't know, it's a weird thing to look at in retrospective, to see a different version of yourself, and see how far you've changed, how much you've grown, or how something so not trivial but or silly but along those lines can really change your view and your ideas and your vision. And I think that's really something that happened to me ever since I got this job. um yeah, I think I don't there's something about being unemployed and then thinking you're failing, but then it's just a process in life. I feel like if so that's something I want to say to everyone that it's on the same boat as me. It is a process in life, and I guess you just have to be more persistent, or if you're not really feeling adequate or you just realize it's not really good for you, it's okay to pivot or change, and that's pretty much it. I think it's weird to do a follow up in a more positive life, but I guess that's good, right? That's like a good thing to be more positive. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just gonna be continuing going pages sometime. I really need to finish this project. I've been at it since, well, actually, yeah, no, like I've been on and off with this project since last year. So I finally finished some of the silhouettes and stuff. So hopefully I'll do a video on the book carving and all of that. I hope you guys want to see that. If not, well, too bad. And please follow, like, and subscribe for more videos and more stuff. As I said, I'm pretty much trying to figure out things, and I like to post here just thoughts and ramblings and maybe projects I'm doing, and of course my makeup videos too, because I have fun. But I also think I'm gonna do more something else. Still not sure, but it's just an idea my sister gave me, and I kind of like it. So we'll see how it goes for the future of this channel. So, but still, stay tuned to see what happens, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!